Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name's Ailey, thanks for watching. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. I hope it's not going to be too rambly or anything like that, but I kind of just wanted to do a sort of story time. A little bit of advice, but mostly a sort of story time of my experiences, and hopefully it'll kind of help somebody else. So I wanted to, and probably you can tell by the title already, but I wanted to talk about nail biters. Now, I was a nail biter for years. I mean, probably since I could chew. And it is a really horrible habit, but it's something that is so common, it's unreal. Whether you're a cannibal nail biter or you just nibble at your nails, it's something that so many people do. And it's a nervous habit. If you suffer from anxiety or depression or anything like that, you are more likely to bite your nails. You're more likely to pick at your skin. You're more likely to be a smoker or a drinker, or you know, there's loads of different things. And I do plan on doing a video all about how I stopped smoking as well, because I actually stopped smoking and stopped biting my nails around about the same time. So I'm going to put together a video about that because it's a wee bit more complex. But today's video is all about nail biting, and I want to share with you how I stopped biting my nails and the differences since I stopped. So basically, I am a qualified beauty therapist and I am a nail technician. I stopped biting my nails about a year before I started training to be a beauty therapist and a nail technician. So it was really lucky, because if I hadn't, I really wouldn't have been able to participate in a lot of the classes at college, because I wouldn't have had the nails to do it. So I am really glad that I stopped when I did, and it wasn't preemptively because of that. I think that it just happened that I did it at a good time, and it was kind of, I don't know if you believe in that sort of stuff, it was kind of meant to be. So yeah, I mean, mine were horrible, and what I'll do is, I'm not sure when I'll put them in, but I do have pictures of like the progression of my nails, and I'm pretty sure that it was about 3 years ago that I stopped biting my nails. And I kind of have irregular shaped nails and nail beds anyway, so for me it did take an awful long time for my nails to really come in sort of nice, and they are still really weak, but with proper care and attention I can look after them now. So just because your nails, if you stop biting them for say 6 months to a year and they're not like all the Instagram nails, like all the ones you see on all the models for photos for CND and stuff like that, don't be disheartened, because you still can get your sort of version of really nice nails. Anyway, I don't want to ramble on about that too much. Going back 3 years ago, I decided I was done. I didn't want to smoke anymore, and I didn't want, you know, two really bad habits, because I found that if I ever tried to stop one, it made the other one worse. So I didn't want to stop biting my nails and smoke more. I didn't want to stop smoking and start biting my nails more, if you know what I mean. If you have any sort of kind of nervous tic habits like that, then you'll know what I mean. So I stopped both at the same time, and initially what I did was I would paint a certain amount of my nails. Like, say I painted 3 on this hand and 2 on this hand. All of the ones I painted were out of bounds. I was not allowed to pick at them, I wasn't allowed to bite them, I wasn't allowed to do anything. So that sort of helped those nails. And then what I would do is I started painting every single one of them. This is just normal nail polish that you could get for a couple of pounds at a pound shop or something like that. It doesn't have to be pretty. Literally all that it was doing for me was, if you wear nail polish or you've been around nail polish, you'll know that it has a distinctive smell. Now with normal nail polish, the smell doesn't go away after you've put it on your nails, so every time I would kind of find myself like this, I could smell the nail polish, and it would automatically trigger in my head to remind me, no, don't do that. It might not work for everyone. It's the same with those horrible nail biting nail polishes that taste minging. You develop a taste for it. Believe me, I tried everything before this. So that kind of, it was more the mind association. Like, I knew that I really wanted to stop, so me having that little bit of a trigger, because 99% of the time you won't know that you're doing it. And that's the problem. I think that you can spend ages and ages and ages trying not to do it, and then if you're not realizing that you're kind of, you know, sitting like this, it's not the most attractive thing in the world either, you really can't stop yourself. So that was the start of it, that was the main thing. And then what would happen is they would grow and they would grow and they would grow, And once they get to a point, if they a little bit breaks or they're a wee bit too long, you're tempted to start again. So the tip number 2 is always have a nail file. Whether it's in your pocket, whether it's in your handbag, always keep a nail file, and then try and transition your tendency to bite your nails into filing them. So if you are stressed, you're keeping your hands busy. And that takes me on to tip number 3. Try and keep your hands busy, because if your hands are busy, you're not going to have time to bite your nails. I went through a little bit of a spell of making the thread friendship bracelets just because it made me not able to smoke and it made me not able to bite my nails because my hands were always busy. So if I was sitting watching TV or that, I would sit and I would braid the bracelets because it kept my hands busy. So that was another trick that I did. And then to look after my nails as well. So after the year that I stopped biting before I went to college, they were okay. I mean, they weren't bad. They had like the little white line and that on them. I'll insert pictures so that you can see. Obviously, it was really difficult for me to find a picture of my nails when they were horrendous because I didn't want my nails in photos. You don't, kind of look at my really badly, horribly bitten nails. You keep your hands out of photos. So I found one eventually because I used to have a pet snake and I was holding my pet snake, and you can see my nails in the photo. It's not a great photo, but I will show you it. And then you can see that they're just these teeny little things. And then of course the nail bed underneath is so far pushed back towards the cuticle, you really have this teeny tiny little nail that's just not the best. So don't be put off by that. Mine did grow back. A lot of things online say your nail bed of it never regenerate. That skin is now normal skin. It'll never come back. Your nail will always be that long. That is bull, because I know from experience that my nail bed is now longer than it used to be. My nail bed almost comes to the tip of my nails, and I'll show you in the photos. You'll be able to see that. So that is another kind of bit of advice there. When I was looking, I got really disheartened and I was like, my nails are never going to be nice, so why don't I just always wear extensions if I want nice nails? Which isn't the best solution because it's expensive. So before I start rambling on some more, because I think I probably should have written notes because I'm really going to lose track here, but learn how to look after your nails, or better yet, go and get regular manicures, because your nail technician will know exactly what to do and exactly how to look after your nails. They can even teach you how to look after them at home. But regular manicures, like I was getting at college and like I was doing on myself, really help, because you need to push back your cuticle in order to reveal more of your nail, and you need to coax it back because it will have grown up your nail, because it's trying to protect the nail because you're biting on it. Try going for manicures. I have lost count of the amount of people that have told me that they would really love to come and get their nails done, but they're a nail biter and they don't like people seeing their nails. I used to bite my nails and mine were horrendous. So if you came to me with bitten nails, I wouldn't judge you for it. 99% of nail technicians would not judge you for it. They'd be really happy to help you overcome something like that. So don't be afraid to go to a nail technician, because that is what we're there for. We're there to offer you advice and to help. And if we can help you on your journey to beautiful nails, then it just reflects better on us. So never ever be ashamed to go to a nail technician. So my product tips for you is a cuticle pusher or an orange wood stick. And if that's another good tip as well, if you're finding that you're fidgeting with your hands, push your cuticles back, because it sort of alleviates the urge to pick at the skin around your nails because you're doing something about it. I would say do it after a shower or a bath. Soak your hands as well if you want a wee pamper or something like that, but push back your cuticles. Don't cut them. Loads of people are like, oh, push them back and cut them. Now, yes, a nail technician can do that because they've been trained to do that. They don't always necessarily do it unless you really need to. So if there's a little bit, they won't snip it all away. They'll just snip away the non-living stuff that can be. So I would always say leave that to the professionals. Don't do that yourself, because you could make things a hell of a lot worse for yourself. You can get an infection and everything like that. So yeah, push back your cuticles and use a cuticle oil. This one's from CND, it's solar oil. You have to be a professional to buy from CND, but this is a retail product. So I would recommend going to a salon that says that they retail products and you can get solar oil. Now any oil will do, coconut oil, almond oil. This is almond based oil, and I just found that this stuff worked miracles. And essentially all you do is, it's in a little kind of paintbrush or nail polish brush form, and literally you can just swipe it around your cuticle, and when it's around your cuticle you just literally massage it in, and you can do that 2, 3, 4, 5 times a day if you want. It nourishes all of the skin around your nails, and it will help your nail growth as well. A multivitamin, a good multivitamin, vitamins that will strengthen your hair and nails. Definitely I would recommend that, and a healthy diet. Obviously I can't really advocate that much because my diet is rubbish. Yes, it is really difficult, and it's something that you've probably tried a million times if you're anything like me, but find little tips and tricks that work for you. So if it's filing your nails instead of biting them, if it's cutting your nails, if it's painting them, if it's just using an oil all the time, using good hand creams, you can replace habits with other habits. So you can replace a bad habit with a really good habit. The other thing that I would recommend is shellac. CND shellac. I don't know an awful lot about other gel polishes, but shellac, for me, I've been wearing it for 3 years now, and it's the only thing that keeps my nails strong. It's the only thing that stops them from breaking, and it stops me from biting them, basically, because 3 years on, I still do get the tendency to get an urge to bite my nails. But these are my nails just now. As you can see, they are tiny. My thumbnails are probably the best ones I have. They're really strong, they're really sturdy, and they always grow really, really long. But they are my nails. And if you're wondering what shellac colour I've got on, it's blue eyeshadow, and I would recommend getting it done. If you're looking after your shellac on your nails, you're going to ultimately look after your nails underneath. You can get one of those at-home kits if you really, really want. You can do it at home, and it doesn't really cost you anything but the initial outlay of buying it. As long as you're keeping something on to protect it, then it's going to help. So they were all the things that I used when I stopped biting my nails. As I say, this isn't me saying this is how you can stop biting your nails. This is just how I did it. Yeah, just persevere with it. If you relapse and you do it, don't get disheartened and just give up. Just put it to a moment of weakness and carry on. If you have to start again, but don't get disheartened with it. Because if I can do it, then you can do it. If I could stop smoking and stop biting my nails at the same time, I'm pretty sure anybody else could do anything. If you've got any questions or any concerns about anything to do with your own nails, or you want more advice on how you can stop biting your nails, or you've got any questions or anything like that, leave them in the description box below for me, and I will do my best to answer them for you. But apart from that, I think that's about it. It isn't rocket science. You just have to kind of find little tips and tricks that will help you out, that will break the habit. Once the habit's gone, it does niggle, I'm not gonna lie, it never disappears completely, but it's something that you just get used to and you can just carry on as normal. So, apart from that, if you found this video helpful or you liked it, I would love it if you would give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I post videos every Wednesday and Friday, and if you like or would like more videos like this, let me know in the comments below as well. But hopefully I will see you guys soon.